strongly built through what we've done in the water together.
And now we have a start in this Masters Women's K1 500 meter. So fantastic that this huge accomplishment for you that you can recall it so vividly. So many people talk about these big moments in their life. They just black out. They don't remember what happened. But for you to have that is pretty special.
Yeah, it's still there. Maybe I made it up. Who knows? It's my story. I can say
of
whatever
course,
I
I
want,
glorify it a bit. Yeah, of course. You can say whatever you want. Precisely.
We got a good race underway here between Heidi and Edith, Cartierville and Pointe Claire. Off the line, these women are taking quite a few strokes, and the stroke rate will stay high as they continue down the course in this tailwind K1 500. Looking very, very strong from lane 5. That is, of course, for Cartierville's Heidi Henkel. And right next to her from Cartierville, from Rideau, Jade Puddington, and Pointe Claire's Edith Freed in lane 6. It's a good, tight race. We're looking for another record here. Of course, the record's 2:14 from Andrea Joy last year on Lake Bannock. So we're looking for another fast time, and going through the halfway point just a moments ago, they were going about 1:07. So it's going to be hard work in the second half to equal split. These races are usually a pretty good positive split. At least my 500s are generally a pretty positive split, meaning the second half was a bit slower than the first half. You really don't have an opportunity to speed up in the second half of these races. When you do pickups, it's usually to slow down as little as possible. So these women are going to continually slow down towards the end of the race here, but the championship is usually given to the person who slows down the least in the second half. So pretty convincing lead here from Cartierville's Heidi Henkel. As you said, a very convincing win in her heat, but she seems very composed, relaxed out there in lane 5, and looks like she's going to take the win.
I think it's actually Edith Freed right now in lane 6, Adam.
I'm sorry.
Leading the way by a little bit. Of course, the angles here, we're sitting way down the course, and it's tough to see the exact angle of who's ahead at times. Edith Freed, the bronze medalist from last year, she put down the best time in the heats, and that off-season training must have really come through as she has crushed the field here in Welland, coming across that line well ahead of anyone else. A bit of a battle here to figure out the rest of the podiums, but it looks like in 7, Vita Ivanov coming in for the silver, and that bronze is going to be tough to call. Looking now at the replay, we'll see it one more time.
Definitely looks like Pointe Claire's Edith Freed in first for sure, but Vita Ivanov from Richmond Hill, I think, has got the second. I think she's got the silver medal. So I got confused with some of the names. I think Pointe Claire's jerseys have changed this year. They used to be a lot more kind of turquoise. Now they're almost blue. Could be my eyesight going, though. Who knows?
Oh, I hope not. That would not be ideal. We'll see what happened in that battle for bronze. It looked like those two boats crossed that line at nearly the exact same time.
Also pretty close to the record. As I looked, as Edith crossed the finish line there, I looked up and it was on the order of a 2:14. So we're going to see some very, very close times.
Looking now, yeah, Edith Freed so close to that record, just a fraction of a second.